Everyone, welcome back to another video from VerifyWise. Today we'll be going over AI detection. AI detection scans your code repositories to find every AI and ML library, model call, and provider integration your engineers are actually using. This is how you build a defensible AI system inventory. Without it, shadow AI just keeps growing in the background. We'll go over to the AI detection tab. We're inside the AI detection. On the scan repository tab, the cards at the top give us a running view across the workspace. So far, we run 3 scans across one repository and surfaced 165 findings, including 84 AI ML libraries and 42 provider API calls. Security issues sits at 0. To run a fresh scan, I'll just paste a GitHub URL or I'll just select one from here. We have our LLM security tester. This is where I'll be taking for a scan. So obviously you can go over and toggle the incremental scan. This helps you to only scan between 2 commits that you created in your repository. But for now, we'll start with a clean slate and I'll just click on scan. Now over here, you'll see that it has started and it has also finished with their finding. Now over here, I'll see that it had 7 findings total with high confidence of 6 and the total number of files scanned. So I'll just click on view details and it brings me to the scan details tab. So over here, I'll see the detected libraries and along with the models that I have, the agents, and in case there were vulnerabilities or security issues, so that will be taken care of, right? I'll also see the overall score along with the grade, the dimensions at risk, and the dimensions breakdown. I'll go back to the history, and in the history tab, you can obviously see everything there is to see for the scan result that we have done so far or throughout the application. And along with that, even here, you can also add in your repository that you like. You'll just have to provide a GitHub URL, any kind of friendly name that you want, that you can identify the GitHub repository very quickly, and of course, the default branch that it points to. You can obviously also toggle the schedule scans with the frequency and the hours that you want, and CI/CD integration can also be done. It basically creates a webhook or kind of like a WebSocket where if there is some kind of an issue or it runs a scans on every pull request that is made and that merges into the existing code base. And in case there is it exceeds the risk thresholds as well. So all of this can be done as well in the repository. And over on the settings tab, you have the GitHub integration tab, which you can obviously use to input your personal access token and the risk scoring. Risk scoring, along with LLM enhanced analysis, it provides you a contextual narrative and helps in cross-finding correlations. For risk scoring, LLM enhanced analysis can be toggled on. I can use my open router LLM key, and that's what generates the contextual narrative and recommendation on each scan. Vulnerability detection is the deeper LLM pass map to OWASP LLM top 10. We leave it off by default because it costs extra tokens. Below that, you'll see the dimensions weight. Let us tune how the risk score is calculated. Data sovereignty is at 25%. I can increase it to 44. I can just set it to this. I can reset it default and I can just click on save. In this section, we've shown you how to scan a repository, register repositories for ongoing monitoring, review scan history, and tune the GitHub and risk scoring settings behind the AI detection. Together, this gives you a live auditable inventory of every AI component in your code base, the foundation of everything else in your governance program. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.